What's up, everybody? Still no Nidoran, indeed. I'm officially over 3 times odds, chat. We're at 25k. What'd you even say to 25k, chat? Yeah, we've been hanging out with Zapdos to see if my boy Zapdos wants to provide a shiny. The 25k for FireRed, which again, no phases. This is not a phase situation. If I get a shiny, I'm taking it and I'm going. But there has not been a shiny for me to take. Not a single phase. And we are approaching, we're in the neighborhood, I'd say, of full odds for LeafGreen. Is this gonna be my first hunt that goes over odds in LeafGreen? Also, chat, we have some potentially, speaking of FireRed LeafGreen, there's a rumor about the release date of Ruby Sapphire Emerald that we'll talk about in a little bit. I'm excited. I'm walking Shakuamon's goofy butt to get some tickets right now. Shakuamon is so weird. What's up, everybody? How's it going? In fact, let me make sure I have that tweet up. Let's see, did I post it? Yeah, I did post it in leaks, okay. What's up, everybody? I did! So, I think I talked about this a few streams ago. I was like, we need something different. Then Bidoof Bucks are out. Booper Nuggets are now in, chat. I should make the Booper Nugget into an official emote. I hope they don't turn me into a marketable nugget, chicken nugget. Alright, let's switch grass patches in FireRed, chat, as is tradition. It hasn't worked out for me so far. It hasn't worked out for me so far, but... Alright. Here we go again. What's up, everybody? We're on the road to 4 times odds. And now I'm sad. But we have a possible, which... this isn't somebody I recognize. Typically, I feel like all the leakers I'm at least somewhat familiar with, but... Grain of salt, all that. But this guy says that supposedly Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald are planned for late September or October. Oh, that's exciting, chat. I hope this guy's right. I hope this guy is right. How'd the end of rank go? I got into Master Ball. All things considering, chat, I had some good matches yesterday. There was only 1 or 2 matches where there was like a missed move or like a crit that cost me the whole game. I really hope this is true. I really hope that this is true. Yeah, we talked about the Zelda Switch 2 and the Pro Controller yesterday. I think they're definitely real. I think they're definitely real. I guess that means... Well, first of all, FireRed... If FireRed goes past when they release Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so pissed. So early or late September, possibly October. Oh, let me crop. That's the thing about playing every time I play FireRed, LeafGreen, I have to like awkwardly crop my capture card. Okay, shift. Then we're gonna shift. Okay, there's a little, yeah, it's good enough. You'd rather have platinum? Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like we're at DS level yet. I've seen a lot of people say similar things, chat. Like, where's Heart Gold still silver? Where's platinum? You know, blah, 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 but... They haven't done DS stuff yet. You gotta take it up with Nintendo. Speaking of Nintendo, chat, they just put out Sunshine. As in Mario Sunshine. I think that just went up tonight, actually, on NSO. Okay, hopefully that's a little better. Picto chat! Yeah, Galaxy, I posted the, so if you were in ads, chat, this is all that we were talking about. So, supposedly the Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald ports are planned for late September or October. Supposedly. Grain of salt and all that. A lot of people have reposted this since. Late September, October. I guess that would be their fall release. That would be their fall release for this year. I'm gonna have to think about... I'd like to do like Ruby versus Sapphire like I'm doing for FireRed versus LeafGreen. But then what do I do for Emerald? I'm gonna have to think about this. Well, I feel like I might be able to get past LeafGreen in that time, but FireRed, the jury's still out. The jury's still out on that one. Yeah, FireRed versus Emerald. What's up, Cacturn? Yeah, they just haven't started doing DS stuff yet. Which we've talked about this in the past, but there was this patent that Nintendo filed for like a second screen for the Switch 2, or was it the Switch 1? I can't even remember. But they've never done anything with it, so... Again, if you want DS stuff, chat, take it up with Nintendo. Ruby versus Sapphire and FireRed versus Emerald. I could have shiny Charizard. Oy. I could have shiny Charizard and shiny Rayquaza on the thumbnail. That'd probably do numbers for me. How am I gonna fit the numbers? So if the shiny appeared at 25... 13, I would just do like 25 point whatever K. We're gonna just abbreviate it. Yeah, I mean, I think they would. I think they would fix Emerald. They tweaked a lot of the... Well, not a... maybe a lot's generous. But they fixed the legendary beast roar glitch in FireRed LeafGreen. I hope anyway. I mean, if Emerald is still broken, then nobody's doing Emerald. So I guess we'll see. But I feel like they will. I don't know, maybe maybe I'm giving them too much credit, but I feel like they will fix it. Alright, so again, I've got Starmie out front. If you're wondering why that Starmie's not shiny, it's because this Starmie has Illuminate. We're going for as many encounters as I can get. I still remember when I explained Mr. Mime every episode when I was hunting Vulpix who turned into Meowth. Had a lot of nothing burgers in it, true. Yeah, they don't disappear forever anymore. Ooh, the 100 stream streak, let's go! Also, chat, I've been tweaking a few things behind the scenes. I'm gonna continue to do that with channel points and stuff, but they have been... Bidoof Bucks are no longer. They're Booper Nuggets now. I had so much fun making Chicken Nugget Booper. I'm getting distracted playing Digimon Up right now. I'm multi-gaming. Isn't there D23's coming up? Isn't there gonna be like a Kingdom Hearts thing at D23? Maybe the KH fans will get some news there. Yeah, now you can eat the economy. Exactly. The Professor Oak glitch. Ooh, are they fried or baked? They gotta be deep fried. I mean, a baked nugget is... I'm not dissing baked nuggies. We gotta go classic fried. I think I'll turn the Booper Nugget into an emote, chat. I think it's time. Can't wait to hear the remix of this song in a few months. The same trailer with just a few new clips. I'm rocking Shakuamon right now. And Kilomon just evolved. Deep fried or air fried? Clearly, you do own an air fryer. What's up, Mimikyu? When's the Nintendo Direct gonna be for all the Zelda stuff? That's what I want to know. Again, I think they're gonna premiere the first trailer, too. They've announced all the, like, major character casting. Does the movie come out next year? I don't even remember. The booper economy has evolved into nugget form. I love my air fryer too. I use my air fryer almost every day. Your air fryer exploded! Oh no! Oh, seriously, chat. I had Digimon up when I fell asleep on my phone, and when I woke up, I had a heat warning. My phone shut the app off because it made my phone literally too hot. So be careful. Be careful with up going when you're in bed. Seriously. I'd never had that happen before where my phone was like, yeah, it's way too, you're toasting me. Toasted. Thinking mid-September. September is probably a good guess. I don't think it'll be August. And October seems too late. Like, the game is coming out this year. They gotta start marketing for it. Bulbasaur's the best. Bulbasaur's a friend of the stream around these parts. It's funny you say that, Galaxy, because it was Tyler's idea for... I saw the inspiration for the chicken nugget, and then he said it should be the new channel points. I was like, oh my god, you're right. Oh my god. Bear and bird. It does drain your battery fast, seriously. Usually when I play, when I have it going when I'm streaming, my phone's always plugged in. Uh-huh. I was pleased with Charizard yesterday. Charizard was putting in work for me. Yeah, we're running out of months. We're running out of months, and you know they want to market it. 25K is crazy. I know. I know. I'm over 3 times odds. I cry. This music's appropriate, honestly. That's how the vibes feel right now for FireRed. I think I saw something where Nintendo said it, like, yeah, it's coming out this year. It's not gonna get delayed. Banjo-Tooie. I can't believe Microsoft never did anything with Banjo after having him in Smash. I mean, actually, I can believe it. It's Microsoft. Who are we kidding? Does that surprise any of you? It doesn't surprise me. They were gifted, hand-wrapped, an opportunity to bring Banjo and Kazooie back, and they said, no. Let's buy 900 studios and close them instead. Yeah, I only have the Mega for Armadillomon, and then I need Guillaumon, Terriermon, and Renamon, and I'm done. I kind of need them to add some more Digis. Aw, this is such a great remix. I'll still never forget the Banjo-Kazooie Smash reveal and watching reactions. And then the Jiggy past, you know, bounces in off frame. And so many people didn't even know what it was. I remember feeling disgusted. And I didn't grow up with Banjo-Kazooie either. And even I knew what that was. Frauds. I remember all the reactions too when they did like the duck hunt joke and they were like, oh you. I miss all the Smash Ultimate reveals and reactions. Kind of freaky. I don't think they're freaky. I truly just think they're kind of boring. It's like, this is your big ending reveal, just Pikachu wearing clothing. Wow. Wow. I mean, Nidoran is who I would like the most, but I will take anyone, chat. Again, no phases. I have not phased at all. I will take the first shiny that FireRed gives me. I'm not really, like, again, Nidoran would be amazing. Like, shiny Nidoking and shiny Charizard together, magnificent, beautiful, stunning. But if it's like Spearow, you know, at this point, get me out of here. Especially since, again, if you're just joining, chat, there's a rumor that Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald could be releasing late September, October. Now, this is a rumor. So, grain of salt and all that, but that sounds great to me. Because a lot of people have been predicting, like, next Pokemon Day, and it's like, I don't want to wait that long. Turn off the AI training. I did! Way ahead of ya. Yeah, it's like, oh, thanks, Twitch. This is certainly what we needed. It's, what setting is it under? It's under twitch.tv/settings/security, chat, if you want to turn it off. It's at the very bottom. Twitch added a thing for training for generative AI that you can... It's default on, so you want to turn it off. Okay, Battle Revolution. Coming right up.
Muck?
That's a great roll. That's a good roll right there. I love the shock. Muck? How could you do this? Muck? How could you do this, Muck? The Battle Revolution announcer rules. Love him. Pokemon Ranger. How would we play Ranger? That'd be awesome, though. Yeah, it's been a very up and down journey playing FireRed and LeafGreen at the same time and shiny hunting in both games. LeafGreen. Pokemon Dash. If they re-release Dash, I'd be contractually obligated to play it for stream. And then you can see just how not good of a game it really is. Ooh, I would love Gold, Silver, Crystal. Hell, you know, just do Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and then do Gold, Silver, Crystal, and then you know what? Give us Red, Blue, Green, Yellow. I've always thought it would be so cool, especially for an anniversary year, for them to release Pokemon Green in translated English. But they've never done it. Because they hate joy and fun and us. Ooh, hey you Pikachu. Hey You Pikachu is an interesting game for a lot of reasons, but one reason is that it's a hard game. I think the N64 in general is kind of a hard console to emulate. Like, some games can emulate fine, and then there's others that are a little tricky. But it's difficult with the microphone that Hey You Pikachu has. I would love to replay Hey You. If they re-released Hey You Pikachu, I'm revving that up too. I have not replayed that game since I was a very little child. What's up, Rescue Squad? You know what? While they're at it, put Pokemon Channel out. Drop Pokemon Channel. Underrated gem. Hey You Pikachu is a hilarious game. You have to speak into a microphone and talk to Pikachu, and most of the time, Pikachu doesn't understand a word you're saying. It's great. Also had one of the best N64 models. There was the blue N64 with Hey You Pikachu, and then the Japanese had a orange N64, which is one of the coolest Pokemon consoles ever. There's very few video games that allow you to control things with voice. It's a very unique quirk. Oh, Lifeline! I was thinking about Lifeline. I've seen so many people play Lifeline. That's a really funny game. There's only 21. I'm looking it up on Wikipedia. There's only 21 games where you can use a microphone to control them. That's wild. And some of these are like, I don't even know. I know Lifeline, I know Hey You Pikachu. Seaman, of course, a classic. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six 3 Raven Shield. The bonus disc. We should bring Jirachi back in Gen 10 so I can shiny hunt it. Chad Todd. That's what got Chad Todd banned. Yeah, it's Cacturn. It says microphone controlled video games. Is specifically what it's classified as. Poor Chad Todd. It's like Butterfree being banned from GTS because it has butt in the name. There's a few Pokemon that got struck down. That got banned from GTS. You can't say butt, that's illegal. You're gonna go to jail. The forbidden word. Nintendogs. I miss Nintendogs. Oh, you got your Eevee today? Nice. Congrats. 1477, not bad at all. Oh no. See, bugs are so evil. Butts are free. Sorry, Butterfree. Your butt is not free. You're in jail. What were the other ones? It was like Butterfree, Rodriguez. Who were the other? Was Skunk Tank on the list or something? It's a funny list of some really unassuming Pokemon. Which, that's so goofy. Did they really not care to, like, add exceptions for, like, actual Pokemon names? It's so silly. Frostlass. You've heard of Butterfree, now get ready for Frost Ass. Cofagrigus. I don't know, Cofagrigus is a cool name. It's not Cofagrigus' fault that it's spelled like that. Ooh, I can't wait to hear this song in the remake. Ooh, this song's got some good Zelda tunes in it. Entire nose pass line, no! Impidimp. Has Impidimp ever been banned? Just leaves out at here. Oh. I'm gonna look, see if there's a list somewhere. Yeah, language filters in past games accidentally block default names like Cofagrigus, Skuntank, and Nosepass. Wait, they're spelling... Google AI is spelling Skuntank in an odd way. It's spelling it with a C. Google AI is incorrect. What the hell? It's spelling it S-C-U-N-T-A-N-K. It's S-K! You can't! Bad egg. Oh, remember bad eggs, chat? Oh, the classic. Yeah, seriously, look it up, chat. Google AI is spelling Skuntank with a C. As if its name actually has C-U-N-T in it. You can't. That's funny. Poor Skuntank. Banned from GTS. Never given any love. Abandoned. The Lord Pokemon. Sarcophagus. Whoever came up with the term sarcophagus popped off. Extremely cool word. Mandela effect. You can't. It does show up in a lot of games. Yeah, you can save bad egg Pokemon. I mean, Drapion does too. I feel like Drapion and Skuntank are like blood brothers. Poison brothers from another mother. Drapion also has never been given any attention. It shows up in games though, I guess. Seriously, we had this conversation yesterday, chat. Where's the justice for the poison types? Where are they? Where is it? It being the justice. We could only come up with a handful of poison types that are genuinely competitive. Sneasler rules, by the way. Sneasler won me so many of my matches yesterday. I wish Garbodor was competitive. Nobody ever used G-Max Garbodor. Very sad. An evil Togepi. There kind of was in that one episode of the anime where there's one that eats a banana and it looks very evil. Does that one count? Does that one count? I miss Togekiss. I would love to see Togekiss in Champions. I think Togekiss could be a real beast. Togepunk. A bad egg. Is that what made you think about it? A literal bad egg Pokemon? Gamma Emerald. I've heard of Gamma Emerald. Bad egg. Actually, I'm gonna look up Togekiss's moveset for a second. I'll just look at Smogon. Togekiss. That's right, Togekiss was not in Scarlet Violet. Yes, that's right. Togekiss does get Flamethrower. I was trying to think, if I had Togekiss on my team, would that give me a really big weakness to Scizor? But Togekiss gets access to fire, so... You probably would take a big bullet punch, though. That's all Scizor run. Pikachu got the power from the Groudon orb. Groudon from the anime makes me think of the Jirachi movie where they had, like, weird chaos not Groudon. Does anybody remember that movie? I don't even remember what it is. I mostly remember the beginning of the movie with, like, the Jirachi shenanigans. Yeah, the ooze Groudon. Oh, good luck, Cam. It's like they didn't have the rights to put Groudon in the movie. Even as a kid, I remember thinking, it's like, why not just have actual Groudon? Princess Mononoke. A Missy No movie. Yeah, they didn't pay Groudon enough. They were lowballing Groudon with the contract. There was a new Poke-Tune that came out today. It has Wartortle in it. I'm glad somebody recognizes that Wartortle's like the GOAT. It was cute, but a lot of those Poke-Tunes are very, I was thinking about how to describe them. Saccharine. I swear, there's been like 3 or 4 different Poke-Tunes where there's an adult parent with a kid and they like go and visit grandma who lives in like the middle of nowhere. And then they discover a whimsical Pokemon and shenanigans ensue. Like 5 different Poke-Tunes that follow that exact plot outline. Do a lot of, I mean, I genuinely don't know, do a lot of Japanese, like, older seniors in Japan, do they retire to, like, the quieter parts of the countryside? Is that, like, a lived experience a lot of them have to, like, visit their peepaw in the mountains in the middle of nowhere? I did notice, too, it's all Gen 1 Pokemon except Leafeon. There's a Leafeon in there. There's Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Nidoran, Rattata, Caterpie, Butterfree. And then one Leafeon. I hate that I always notice stuff like that. It's kind of a curse. The Gardevoir one, I remember the Gardevoir one. I like the one where it was like again, this is a pretty similar Formula One of the War Turtle, where it was like I think it was a little girl visiting Grandma, and Grandma had like a bunch of Pokemon that did stuff around the house, like she was knitting with Ariados web. I mean, I guess they're cute because they show you like slice of life Pokemon stuff without any battles or, you know, evil bad guys or Anji or whatever. No Chairman Rose, no none of those guys. But they're all very similar. I wish they were a bit more unique. Yeah, the Slugma Furnace, yes. They had, I think wasn't there also like a... That one was cute because it showed Pokemon around the house. Oh yeah, the Scraggy one. Also, I could have sworn that YouTube did, like, auto subtitles, but I could not... did not seem to be a subtitles video on it, so I just watched it in Japanese. I mean, you could get the gist of what's going on. But usually they have subtitles, and I could not figure out where the... I guess they just weren't turned on. They usually end up releasing them in English eventually anyway. We didn't really get any, like, significant anniversary movie or animated thing this year. They've been so low-key with the 30th. Yeah, I've seen the AI English dubbing before when I watched a few Japanese champions videos. It's so funny. It's very funny. It automatically enabled it too. I didn't like choose to turn that setting on. It just automatically started doing that. It's like, oh, what is this? The Shy Guys, the great song. Oh, I love Kirby music. Yeah, they just automatically turned it on. Favorite water Pokemon in Gen 1? Ooh, that's a hard question. Probably Gyarados, though, actually. If I think about it for like 2 seconds. Probably Gyarados. Lapras, Wartortle, Tentacruel would be on there. Ooh, Poliwhirl. Starmie, of course. Speaking of of Lapras, chat, that Poke Ecology book. Let's see, did I save that tweet? I wanted to talk about this because I thought it was interesting. Which this guy's description is a bit dramatic. But it says, Lapras have recovered. Whoops, I grabbed the wrong thing. It says that the Lapras population is officially recovered. They've been so cherished that there's now an overabundance. The fish Pokemon population has declined in waters with too many Lapras. Is that why Wishy-Washy has vanished? It's because Lapras is eating them all. That's interesting. I feel we've talked about that before. Like, Lapras used to be endangered. There used to be Pokedex entries about Lapras, about how endangered it was, but they're back. They've made a recovery. They'd probably be, like, less threatened now. A diminished population of Wishy-Washy. So Lapras eat Wishy-Washy. Yeah, that's interesting. I should buy that book. There might be more interesting stuff in it. Yeah, all it cost him was their teeth. Horsey and Seadra are great too. Yeah, I should pick it up. Whoa. Pokemon sorta touches on Predator-Prey, but the games barely ever do. Yeah. Again, in Gen 10, I would love to see more Pokemon interacting with each other in the overworld. Because in Scarlet Violet, you just have giant groups of Pokemon that just... I don't know, they're just NPCs. They don't do anything. They don't interact. Just clusters of random Pokemon just coexisting together. It doesn't make any sense. So Viper and Zongu should have turf wars. I love Pokemon beef. We've talked about some of my favorite Pokemon beefs before, like Dragonite, Kingdra, Corviknight, Tinkaton's a pretty notable one. So Viper, Zongoose. I'd love for Pokemon to get into battles with each other. Knocks out a shiny. I feel like the modern Pokemon games could use a little bit of shiny risk, let's be honest. Favorite Pokemon beef is Miltank. Mine's Tauros. Yeah, Deoxys and Rayquaza. A scripted shiny in Gen 10 that dies in front of the player just for the lulz. See, I would love that. That would be hilarious. Espather and Dodrio? I don't think two divas can coexist. Man, I wish we had Dodrio in Champions instead of Espathra. I had a nice Espathra-free night last night, chat. I don't know how, but I managed to dodge a lot of the annoying shit that I hate. That bird. That fucking bird that I hate. That fucking bird that I hate. That fucking bird that I hate. No Espathra, it was great. Minus that one Palafin Jet Punch crit. Not a lot of RNG shenanigans either, which was great. Quadrio. They gotta give a bird in Gen 1 something better than Mega Pidgeot. Spearow, Dodrio, I'm open to both. Had a trainer with a shiny in PLZA. I want them to take the piss out of shiny hunters. I wanna have like the most snobby, annoying ass character in Gen 10 and they're like a staunch shiny hunter. That would be funny. Corsola and Marini, yes. The dude who was like, shiny! Vileplume and Blossom were at war? Oh no, but they're family. Jigglypuff Clefairy is a classic. That's probably one of my favorite episodes from the original anime. It's like right before Ash gets to Viridian. No, it isn't Viridian. I think it's in Viridian. It's like right before Ash goes to the gym. They have that Clefairy UFO episode. It's great. Blossom versus Lilligant. Scyther Electabuzz. That's how you know Scyther is so beloved, because it should be Magmar. I forgot about the shiny Mareep quest. I don't like all those like freebie shiny, especially in ZA. It's so easy to get shinies in ZA. Like even a child could do it. They're just giving out shinies for free these days. I feel like Golisopod should have beef with somebody. I don't know who, but Golisopod seems like a beef haver. Speaking of Jigglypuff, listen, Jigglypuff, I would love Wigglytuff. I'm a big fan. Charizard or Wigglytuff could go hard. Doesn't Hawlucha have beef with Primeape in Gen 9? Its Pokedex I'm sitting here thinking about this. I know there are a few others. There's like, Primeape is just so annoying, Hawlucha hates it. I'm looking to see if there's like a list. Kyogre and Groudon is #1. I mean, yeah, okay. Heatmore Durant. That's classic Predator Prey. Reshiram and Zekrom. I mean, I guess. Pinsir Heracross. Pikachu Mimikyu. Has Mimikyu ever been portrayed, though, as like a nasty little jealous thing? Usually Mimikyu is just like chillin'. I want to see a diabolical, evil, plotting Mimikyu. I feel like it's one-sided. Pikachu doesn't mind Mimikyu whatsoever. Unbothered. Hawlucha and Shiny Hawlucha were fighting each other. There can be only one. Pikachu and Raichu, yes. You could argue Pikachu had beef with Lieutenant Surge's Raichu, too. I guess at first. That's so funny that they gave Team Rocket a Mimikyu, because, of course, it's perfect. Gallade is jealous of Ceruledge and Armarouge's popularity. I'd say not as popular as Gardevoir, but Gallade gets a decent amount of spotlight. I mean, I guess he de facto is in most games just because Ralts is. Florges and a turtle Floette. No, poor Florges. Oh, I love this song. Probably my favorite Mario Odyssey song. Nintendo has forgotten Mario. Oh, did Meowth have a feud with a Alolan Meowth? That's funny. Poor Meowth. Meowth never liked Giovanni's Persian either, actually, now that I think about it. Meowth has had many beefs. Hey, happy birthday, Murray. Thanks for the good luck. I most certainly need it. This is ridiculous. Miltank. I am. I'm definitely excited. So if you're just joining, chat, there's been a new rumor, which grain of salt and all that, but there's a new rumor that Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald are going to get released late September, October. Which I'll probably still be doing FireRed then, so we'll have a bunch of Gen 3 era games to be playing. I hope at some point they give us Gold, Silver, Crystal. I mean, I'd even enjoy original Blue, Yellow, and Red. Oshawott. The Oshawott from the anime is so cute. If you're still doing FireRed and LeafGreen like me, chat, either or both, just keep in mind, it might be time to go back to Hoenn soon. If the Pokemon collection was a real thing. I wish. I would like a classic Pokemon collection on like a physical cartridge and you could just have like a menu and play any game you want. That would be the dream. If they're planning on releasing Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald soon, does that mean home support is coming out for this game? Or like what? This might unironically be one of Nintendo's best songs. Lumios. Rev up those donuts. Flood the servers with shinies. I mean, I think it's insane that they don't allow you to do like cloud stuff because they don't want you like duping Pokemon. As if anyone, who cares? Like, you should have thought about that before you made shiny hunting a joke in Pokemon Go. Like, who cares? Let people do whatever they want. A Zoo Tycoon Roller Coaster Tycoon game? Talk about a dream. I'd be there day one. A Pokemon Zoo Tycoon game would be incredible. Yeah, I glanced at it, Justin. They're doing like 100% Mewtwo's. Shiny hunting Mew in Faraway Island. Oh my god. Maybe I could do like Ruby versus Sapphire and then do a run of Emerald and then try to get Mew. I'll have to think about it. I definitely want to play those games for sure. Would I be upset if I got Mankey? No. I love Mankey. Yeah, it's too much to ask for Pokemon Home to just be able to read your game's data and be like, oh, you completed the Pokedex. Instead, you have to transfer every Pokemon from the Dex that's native born into Pokemon Home. Ugh. Yeah, I'm kind of beyond the point of caring what shiny I get in FireRed. I just want to move on. I just want to leave. I've been in this patch of grass for like 3 months. I can't get out. I can't escape. I think they're giving away like a perfect Mewtwo in Pogo. I don't know. I don't go there anymore. Oh, I hate this song. Bores me to tears. Can I get a playlist without Animal Crossing music? I wish. Into more Animal Crossing music. Alright, let's find a new playlist. Get coconut mauled. Ding, 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 ding. I mean, I could work with Pidgeot. I'd prefer Spearow because it would be a new one for my living Dex, but listen, again, I'll take anything at this point. I really will. Alright, my Shakumon's level 85. Mega soon. Truthfully, there's not a single shiny in this game where I would, like, be like, ugh, gross. Every shiny in this game looks great. I mean, there's some bad shinies, certainly, but they just have that 2D sparkle, the pixel art sparkle to them. I've never done the gold symbols in the Battle Frontier. I got a few of the silver ones as a kid, but I never went back and did all the gold ones. I know, they're so vibrant. The Battle Frontier, it's no joke. It's one of the hardest challenges. A lot of those facilities are some of the hardest challenges you could find in a Pokemon game. The AI is cracked. A lot of it's RNG based. Come on, Zapdos. Oh, hi, Mario. Can't wait to see my girl Lucy again. Let's go. Pokemon Factory. Stuff like the ones with rentals are so RNG heavy. You could just be shown the crappiest, terrible Pokemon, and you just have to pick what the game will give you and hope you can win. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, really? They got the original announcer to record new lines? That's awesome. Would you get the base model, or would you add a bunch of the add-ons to it? Greta. I don't think Greta's one of the ones I got as a kid. I spent all my time with in the Seviper tube because it was the coolest place. Lucy's got great aesthetic choice. Being crud. I don't know, RNG just kind of be like that sometimes. Yeah, you can't complete the Pokedex right now, currently. There's no way to get things like Espeon or Umbreon. You'd go all out. Hey, the 15 stream streak! Enjoy the lork. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, it's so disappointing. First of all, we don't have Coliseum yet, still. I will never understand why they decided to release Gale of Darkness and not Coliseum at the same time. But they're on NSO, so there's no compatibility with home. It's just so lame. Same thing with Stadium. You lose out. Like, they're still fine games. But you definitely lose out by not being able to transfer and use your own Pokemon. They're having a Phoebus Milotic event in Pokopia soon, and they came out with some key art of the little Ditto Lane holding the scale to evolve Phoebus, and I saw it, I'm like, back in my day, you had to get that beauty stat up. They made it so trivial. Just add another item to the 900 evolution item pile. We've lost the ancient text. Game Freak doesn't gaff about XD and Coliseum. I mean, you're probably right. They're not developed by them. Do-do-do-do-do. This is like a fantastic song if you can whistle. If you can whistle, this is probably god tier to whistle along to. Do. Ugh, I saw. I could not share this, chat. This was. It's just so unappealing. I just saw this the other day. It's like, what? It looks like he crawled out of a grave. Hey, ChatGPT, make me a YouTube thumbnail and make it look like you crawled out of a grave. Make it look like there's worms infesting your fingers. And your shirt is dirty and full of holes and dirt. Every AI-generated image for Pokemon has that same font, by the way. Have you guys noticed that? That font that says pitch black, like, that's like the default AI font. They all look like that. Jesus, this guy's thumbnails were hideous back when they weren't AI generated. He's a millionaire, by the way. That guy's a millionaire. That guy has millions of dollars. Oh yeah, the only people that subscribe to guys like that are like, children or middle-aged Pokebro investors. That's it. Yeah, it's the faces. If you look at that dude's videos, he has the same face in every single thumbnail. The dirty fingernails is just really gets me about that thumbnail. Make your skin look diseased. I said millionaire, not billionaire. Grotesque thumbnail. That's a good word for that. Grotesque. On crack. I just need my hit. I just need my thousands of dollars of Pokemon trading card products. Please. Yeah, it's like Mr. Beast, exactly. A lot of those Pokemon card guys, just overwhelmingly audience of children. I think he's one of those guys that sells, like, mystery packs to subscribers, which... You think those are fair, chat? You think all those Pokemon mystery packs are packed up with expert care? Making sure not to scam their child audience. The sucker born every second. Yeah, how do I get rid of bulk and make a bunch of stupid kids pay for it? Or even worse, stupid adults. have seen Pikachu. They're pretty common. They're a lot more common in the power plant than they are in Viridian. Do you think those assholes have morals? That was kind of the joke, yeah. That was kind of what I was implying there. Oh, those bulk packs that Target and Walmart sell are such scams. Those have existed for a long time. I can remember third-party companies selling those, like, mystery Pokemon packs. Yeah, I'm sure if I buy Mr. Blorbo's mystery pack, I'll get a Moonbryon PSA 10. Wow. It's like if you ever go to a grocery store, chat, and there's a, like, sticker machine or, like, a vending machine, and they sell Pokemon cards where you put, like, the quarters in the slot, you're not getting anything good. You're gonna get, like, a Nidoran. Just a basic common card. Giant Pokemon banners advertising their garbage unofficial merch. I used to love getting stickers out of those vending machines as a child, though. Like, they're not even cool stickers anymore. People just have bought them and turned them into lame trading card ones. Nintendo has got... They went after one... There's, like, a store in New York. I think it is in New York. And it, like, had a Pokeball in the logo. And I think Nintendo went after them for that. Some people just have stores that are purely Pokemon themed. Wonder how profitable that is. Those are always a scam too, by the way. Anything those stores are selling, you can get cheaper online. They're selling them at a increase just to break even. Bouncy ball. We love a good grocery store bouncy ball. Yeah, Cacturn. It's like every mall now has like 5 different shops that sell like bootleg anime stuff, AI generated art, or even just entire stores dedicated to like blind box stuff. Target pretty much has an entire kids aisle dedicated to blind boxes. You know they have blind box Furbies? My favorite Pokemon is Garchomp. Miniso, yeah, Minisos, Pop Marts, a few of those types of stores are everywhere now. Yeah, the kiosks always have them, don't they? Pokemon mini plushies for $35 each. Damn. These people are scam city. Yeah, you usually have, it's like AI art of Stitch, a few Disney properties, usually a lot of Dragon Ball or whatever anime is popular at the moment. Pokemon. Maybe some sports teams. Favorite Digimon? That's actually a hard question. My favorite line is Vmon, but actual favorite? That's tough. XVmon, Magnamon, Flamedramon. Too hard. I don't know, maybe something like Tyrant Kabuterimon. The cartoon characters dressed as rappers. I feel like you don't see that much anymore. Like, you don't see Bugs Bunny or the Tasmanian Devil wearing the drip anymore. Or SpongeBob. That was always one of my favorite ones to see. Favorite Fossilmon? Ooh, that's a really hard question. Aerodactyl. I'm gonna have to lock it in and say Aerodactyl. Gangsta SpongeBob. God swag. Remember when they used to, those mall kiosks used to sell shutter shades? My god, it's like I'm watching a Ian video. Cradley's great. I love most Pokemon fossils. The only one I think I genuinely am not very high on is maybe like Caracosta. I don't know, who's the worst fossil, chat? I know a lot of people don't like Dracovish and company. Armaldo, boo! I think FireRed is cursed, actually. Shieldon. Yeah, I think Bastiodon's a little dull. Rampardos kind of owns Bastiodon. Yeah, Sky, we talked about it. We talked about how, again, if you're just joining chat, the rumor now is that Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald are late September, October. Arctozolt looks stupid. See, I can't really... I have a fondness for, like, Dracovish and company, but I understand why some people just don't vibe with them. I think Arctovish is probably my least favorite one. I think it's out, Eric. I think they literally added it tonight. And they added Mario Sunshine to the Nintendo Music app. Oh boy. For all 3 people who use it. Is all Mario Kart music? I think it is, which, cool. I know, where's Coliseum? We just talked about that too. The fact that we just have Gale and no Coliseum. Doesn't make any sense. What the hell are they doing? I would love to hear their justified reasoning for why they released Gale but not Colo. Explain it to me, fellas. I do not understand. Yeah, I think they released it tonight. It just came out, hot off the press. Uncatchable Pooch. I might try for Poochyena or Zigzagoon. Oh, there's so many good Gen 3 hunts, chat. I'm gonna have to genuinely think about what I want to do. There's so many alluring options. Part of me wants to, again, I want to do Ruby versus Sapphire, just like FireRed versus LeafGreen. What if Ruby ends up being cursed, just like FireRed? Then I also want to play Emerald, and I want to get Mew. Yeah, Shroomish, Slack Off, Wurmple. There's a few Gen 3 Pokemon that I could potentially add to my living dex. Like, I thought... When we saw the Winds and Waves trailer on Pokemon Day, I'm like, wow, I can finally pick up Swellow and Tailo. Why is that? It might be a Twitch glitch. A Twitch glitch. Speed Deoxys, that's true. I have so many Deoxys shiny hunts ahead of me. Oh my god. I gotta figure out a way to play 3 Switches. That would be so much fun to do all 3 Deoxys. My brain filled in the sound effect of Mario jumping out of the pipe in the beginning of 64 in that song. Yeah, that's the best part is that they're on Switch 1 and Switch 2. Again, my FireRed copy is on my Switch 2 and LeafGreen is on my Switch 1. The color red is cursed. Which sucks because I've picked the color red in almost every Pokemon game. Yeah, it could be my Switch too. I mean, my OG Switch, we go way back. That console has given me hundreds of shinies. Some of my best ones. Switch 2 is the new kid on the block. I mean, I got Charmander under odds. Everything was looking great. Until it wasn't. Until the train derailed. Yeah, the only red title I didn't pick at launch was Pokemon X. I chose X over Y. I played Sun, I played Shield, I played Pearl, I played Fire Red, Red. Yeah, Scarlet. I have a history of the Red games. We talked about this yesterday when we talked about the co-directors for Winds and Waves. We need some more green, yellow Pokemon games. Very cool tone palette. Scarlet Paradox Pokemon are better. Agree, agree. So true. I probably like Koraidon and Miraidon almost the same. I mean, I like shiny Koraidon better than Miraidon, but... Yeah, well, which one would be the red one for black and white? I picked white for whatever that's worth. You've pre-committed to wins. That's crazy that so many of you are locked in. How? You haven't seen anything yet. I mean, of course, you do you, but... I need to see those legendaries first. I need to see those exclusives. This song is called No Trophy for You. This sounds like Pokopia music. Where's Ditto? Based on... They're the same. They're just quirky... stupid-looking Pikachus. I really like the fit of Wavy Chew. I'm sold. Gold and Silver. I mean, it's ironic that I call myself Silver. I am Silver, but I typically think of Gold as the version I played the most. This sounds like Pocopia music. That's so funny. No trophy for you. I love when video games have loser music. Sonic Unleashed has a very good one, too. Hey, you sucked! And the music's gonna reflect that. We're getting some of the good, ooh. Some of the good snow songs tonight. Winter vibes. I do have a Christmassy themed playlist for when we do Snawmas. Which, if you're new, chat, every year I do Snawmas, which is when I stream on Christmas Eve and try to get a shiny Snom. I am undefeated. Ever since I started doing Snomness, like 5-6 years ago now, I've gotten a Snom on every Christmas Eve. Then we usually listen to the Pokemon Christmas Bash. The Team Rocket, Brock, Misty, and Ash. A snowman. Nintendo knows how to make a good winter theme. I think I'll probably do Snowmas the same way I did last year. So there's, you know, Snom's not in ZA or anything like that. So I've had to go back and go to previous games for Shiny Snom. So I did a wheel last year, which dictated what game I shiny hunted Snom in. So I actually got it in a Masuda egg. I actually got it in a Masuda egg last year. That was great. I got it in Scarlet too. Many Snoms for all. Yeah, we definitely gotta do something for Halloween. Ooh, shiny Delibird, that's fun. I've done Spooktober in the past, where I've done like a different spooky Masuda hunt every day. That was fun. Scarlet Violet killed all the Masuda stuff, chat. I used to do so much Masuda method. Wooperween. There was that one October where we did nothing but Giratina Dynamax Adventures. Giratina's a pretty spooky guy. I really hope we get some new spooky friends in Gen 10. Yeah, Ghastly. I could do Ghastly. Which, if Scarlet Violet, if Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald are out by then, we could do Shuppet, Duskull. Ooh. I do need Spiritomb. Spiritomb is one of the Gen 4 shinies I still need. Do I think they'll reduce the shiny rates in Winds and Waves? I don't know. Apparently the shiny sound effect and sparkles are coming back. Are they gonna have a busted thing like sandwiches where you can get 5 shinies, you know, whatever, super easily? I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, you want them to go back to full odds? Yeah, I have a few different games I could get Spiritomb in. Could do it in Scarlet Violet, could do it in PLA, could do it in BDSP. You want to see the legendaries? Me too. Veratum's an all-timer shiny. Dare I say one of Gen 4's best. Full odds is a bad idea. I'm gonna need Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald to come out, because I could do Ghastly, sure, but as far as other ghosties go, the pickings are a little slim. The ugliest shiny in Sinnoh. What's this bait, Cacturn? I don't even think you tried to this time. 0 out of 10. Who is the ugliest Sinnoh shiny? Wormadam? I'd have to think about that. What's up, Charizard? Unexpected Pokemon Presents. I really think we're gonna have to wait until February, chat. I really feel like we're gonna have to wait until next Pokemon Day. Bronzong. Worlds is in a few weeks, chat. I will be streaming the final closing ceremony for Worlds. We'll probably watch some of the last matches too. Yeah, maybe they'll announce Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald at Worlds or for Pokemon XP. We'll definitely get Champions news, chat. We'll get Champions news. We'll get probably mobile game stuff. The physical trading card game. And then maybe Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald getting announced. But thank you so much for playing my game. You're welcome, Mario. Anything for you, bud. $54.75. Hope you get it under odds. I got my Charmander under odds and then everything fell apart. Garchomp definitely has a subtle shiny, but I wouldn't classify it as ugly, quote unquote. Yeah, one more shiny in LeafGreen and then I can go beat the Elite Four and the challenge will be officially won. So the rules are whichever game gets 6 shinies and then goes and beats the Elite Four first is the winner. Elekid is the worst shiny of all time. When people say Gengar or Garchomp are the worst shinies, I side-eye you. Incorrect. Normie opinion, quite frankly. Incorrect. No. First of all, Gengar's shiny used to look good once upon a time. Zapdos, good contender. There's a lot of really awful electric shinies. I mean, there's some great ones too, like Magneton, Voltorb. I'm shiny hunting a few of them. Although Pikachu's isn't very good. Oh, you don't like pink Crobat? Poor Crobat. Yeah, Miss Magius. It's, oh no. Chat, the answer is clear. Mamoswine. Mamoswine shiny is hideous. That's the winner. I challenge you to bring a Gen 4 shiny that's worse than Mamoswine. Ugh. Baby poop green. Vomit colored. He looks like he stinks. I kind of like shiny Jolteon. It's more of a lime shiny. Hey, I will defend some green shinies. I like a lot of green shinies. For being so darn ugly. I'm ugly and I'm proud. Rhyperior. See, Rhyperior has the unfortunate state of being already ugly. Shiny Leafeon. I can't believe they did Leafeon and Glaceon like that. It's such a night and day difference from how they did Sylveon. It's like Sylveon, they were like, wait a minute, you mean people actually like when we make and craft good shinies? Huh? Azelf has the best shiny of the three. But yeah, they're just like a boring gold. Palkia's shiny's not great. Giratina's is amazing. Dialga's is okay. It's fine. Palkia's is not great. Unfortunately. Oh, Heatran's is buns. Again, though, a bad shiny isn't necessarily an ugly shiny. There's a difference there. Burmy. Oh, poor Burmy. Justice for Burmy. This is such an epic song. It's great. Smash music goes hard. Always has. I feel like people don't tend to bring up the Smash franchise when talking about Nintendo's best music, but they should. They should. Although every now and then they have a remix that doesn't hit. There's one from Ultimate that I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but there's a remix in Ultimate where it's just like, what is this? What happened? Ultimate does have lots of songs, yes. Yeah, is it the Cynthia remix? I can't remember. I don't know if listen, it's probably a hot take, but the kind of dramatic piano version that plays during the Phase 1 of Volo fights is not really my favorite either. Nothing beats original Cynthia's theme. A hot take to share? That's true, the F-Zero stages do always have good songs. I never even noticed that, Dragoon. I never even noticed that Diantha's theme was invoked in the donut baking. Never even... never even noticed that. Don't like the recent trend of Nintendo having a vocal track to their big games. Yeah! I mean, I understand what you're saying. I can think of a few instances where I enjoy some of the vocal tracks, but I get what you mean, where it can be a little too much. I think Kirby and the Forgotten Land is the best one. You should play Kirby and the Forgotten Land if you haven't, chat. It's a great game. I saw they were selling like there was a website, I can't remember if it was like Woot or Amazon or something, but they had Kirby and the Forgotten Land for Switch 2 for like 20 bucks the other day. I would have bought that. I only have it on Switch 1 and I didn't buy the DLC yet. That's a great deal and I missed it. I'm still mad. Yeah, Justin, I haven't gotten the upgrade pack. It was $8? And nothing was honored. Okay, well, never mind then. Okay, I take it back. Aw, that's so lame when those websites do a price error and then don't honor it. I've had that happen a few times. I follow a bunch of different, like, deal Twitter accounts and other various, like, accounts that will tweet out whenever there's a deal. And sometimes there's a price error, and 9 times out of 10, they're gonna just cancel that shit on you. There was one time where, like, Macy's had a really nice suitcase, like, luggage set. And then they canceled it on me. Sad. Yeah, that desk! Was that Walmart? I want to say that was Walmart. There was one time I remember Target had a price error with a bunch of Switch games a while ago, and one of them was like one of the Hyrule Warriors games. It was like $20 or something like that, and I don't think they honored that either. Target. Where did Target come from? My dad says Target from time to time. Yes, Hatman, I did. It's awesome how they're just like, oh, let us train on all your content without us actually paying you. Target. If you want to have a stressful experience checking out of a website, just buy Pokemon cards. Boomers call it Target. I wonder why. Where did that originate from? I mean, I guess people call Walmart Wally World. I've heard Wally World said multiple times. A magical land where Wally lives. That's for Europeans who read Where's Waldo. Isn't he known as Wally over there? Where's Wally? That's so funny. Why did it change? Wally. For 14 each. Ooh, I remember. That actually makes me think of when BDSP first came out. One of the websites had the double pack for like less than one single game. I was too late to that one. You know, not that I needed more copies of BDSP, but hey, a deal's a deal. Yeah, Target did not last in Canada. Once. Oh, I miss Joanne's. I used to get so many good Pokemon card deals from GameStop of all places, which is preposterous to think about now, but back during like Sun and Moon era, they had so many good discounted Pokemon cards. I remember I got an ETB for like 14 bucks. Oh, you drove by a Toys R Us. I went to a Canadian Toys R Us in Edmonton last year, and it was honestly in a kind of a sad state. It was in a pretty sorry state. Sorry. Little Canadian joke. Ooh, this is one of my favorite. This is just the main menu for Wii. Mario Kart Wii. Such a good song. It was like the one ETB where I pulled something good from, too. I paid like 14 bucks for it, and then I actually got like a really good card. Yeah, that's how you can tell somebody's Canadian, chat, if they say sorry. Sorry. Not sorry. Sorry. That's how you know they're Canadian. Yeah, it's so minimalist, Cacturn. They were in their minimalist era in the Wii. King Boo. It's funny that Wii Mario Kart is so beloved, and yet it might be one of the ones I played the least. Double Dash and Super Circuit are always gonna be my faves. I would love another Double Dash. No, we got open world Mario Kart. It's open world. Don't you want to buy it? It's open world. No, this is an insane tweet. Pokemon Legends ZA. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory from 2005. Let's listen. Let's listen. What's Charlie doing out in the middle of the damn city? Why did that sign have a dollar bill? Charlie's so lanky. Look at his little legs. I have to read the responses to this. Ugh, I hate when people have a hit tweet and then there's like 9 different tweets after. It's like, okay, dude, anyway. Unironically, this makes ZA look like Gmod. Incorrect. This map has geometry and unique assets. Environment is somehow more detailed. God, this guy sucks. This Pachirisu bot guy. Genuinely hilarious how not a single No, we have, though, actually. No, we have, though. Why is this game so creepy? That's funny. They're low-key right. Insulting to the 2005 game. Yeah, the snowman's a rogue Mega Evolution. Oh, that's funny. I feel like every few months somebody discovers like a old licensed game from the 2000s and it goes viral. We don't get shovelware games like that anymore. Charlie the Chocolate Factory need an attack button. Go, Charlie, kill. I know, Cacturn, it's always funny to see Salt. No! No, that's not accurate! You clearly didn't play the game! That Pachirisu guy is just a blue check rage baiter, I'm pretty sure. Charlie could jump in his game. At least Charlie has a jump button. I mean, there were like 3 different ones of those Gumball, that Gumball image that says when they're slandering your goat, but they're right. Some of them know. All those shovelware games were collectathons. You always just had to go through like a city or something and just pick up shit. I mean, again, I think there's a lot to like about base CA. But the fact that all the windows and buildings and stuff are flat, you know, sometimes you just have to look at that stuff, even if you're a big fan, and just say, yeah, that's kind of goofy, you know? Oh, I never played any of the SpongeBob games. That always makes me sad. People find the SpongeBob games so beloved. I wish I had played them. I feel like I missed out. Charizard, Raichu, Nidoking, Vileplume, Alakazam, Lapras. Nice. 10 out of 10. Alakazam could potentially be in my future, too, if FireRed would ever free me from my prison. My unshiny prison. I've had Abra hidden under Nidoran for months now. Under Target. I've had Abra prepared and ready for months. Just sitting there, he's collecting dust now. Got a fine layer of dust. Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark killed shovelware games in 2017. 2014, why? What was wrong with it? What's up, Joshua? Still no luck. We really be out here. If you want to shiny hunt Pikachu, chat, don't do it in Viridian. Your odds are so low. Go and do it in the power plant. Especially if you're playing FireRed, you have a shot at Electabuzz, and that's sick. How was singles champions? It was pretty good, honestly. I made it to Master Ball. There weren't too many belly bolts. There were definitely some hippos. Our Chaladon was a problem. Thunder Punch got my ass like 4 different times. But besides that, it was a pretty good night of champs, I think. Afraid of Alakazam. Alakazam's got the spoons. Alakazam is one of my all-time faves. I really sincerely wish it was usable and competitive. I lost to a Mega Alakazam yesterday, actually, fun fact. But that's because their team was bullshit, not because of the Alakazam. Tried out Golden Go and Staraptor. Nice. I like watching doubles. I like watching VGC, but I just prefer playing singles. I don't know. Singles is just fun. I feel like the matches are shorter, too. I think that's what I really like about it. I mean, unless you're going up against a toxic stall team, in which case mistakes have been made. You got Shiny Alakazam from the game corner pretty fast. That's exactly why I want to get Abra. I gotta throw FireRed some bones, even if it doesn't deserve any. There's Pokemon and cheese are just inseparable. They go together. There's cheese to be found everywhere. Too much cheddar. Yeah, I gotta go do Nugget Bridge after my eventual shiny here. When, you know, whenever that happens. The bones of shiny Abra. The bones of me from sitting here wasting away while I wait for this game to give me a frickin' shiny. I would love a cheese Pokemon, like an actual cheddar piece of cheddar. Then they could have beef with Tandemaus. It'd be perfect. Toxic Stall Meganium. We did run into a Toxapex yesterday, but didn't I win that? I think I won that match. If you ever want to go back and watch anything like Champions or FireRed LeafGreen chat, I have everything in a nice organized playlist up on YouTube. Of course, Twitch VODs do not last as long as they used to. They're on Twitch as well. But the easiest place to see them all is on YouTube. Also, heads up, ads are about to play, but you're probably not going to miss much. Milcery. I love all the food Pokemon. They're fun. A coffee Pokemon? What region would give us a coffee Pokemon? Like, who loves coffee the most? What Pokemon would I like to see back in Gen 10? Ferrothorn. I mean, Ferrothorn is just a great choice in general. That's just a spicy choice in general. Us. Unova. I went to Dunkin' the other day and got one of their frozen hot chocolates. And they went a little too heavy on the mocha powder. I can tolerate a tiny bit. But it was way too heavy and it kind of ruined the whole thing. I don't think there's a way to, like, not get it on the app. I don't know why they have to soil a delicious chocolate beverage with that anyway. Which country grows the most amount of beans? Can't stop thinking about those beans. Huh. This song's a blast from the past. I used to use this as an outro in old YouTube videos. Brazil. The Brazilians would love that. Come to Brazil. They would be real. Lugia after it's 6 encounters? That's crazy. India would definitely be interesting. Ooh, classic. Bowser. I need them to go to Africa for a region. Please, do Egypt. That's my dream. Just want them to do Egypt. Yeah, a lot of that stuff comes from South America. They have the humid jungles and environments to grow that stuff in. The climate, the right climate. Game Freak loves Mewtwo Y and treats X like a pariah. I still, to this day, do not like Mewtwo Y. There's a handful of Pokemon... I've thought about this lately, because somebody brought it up the other day. But there's a small handful of Pokemon, to me, that feel... too... I don't know, fan service-y? Fan service and like, wow, what if we combined Gallade and Gardevoir and made Iron Valiant? They feel like something came out of like a fan fiction. I'll have to think about what other Pokemon I would add to that list. There's a few though. Coffee needs higher elevation. Those beans gotta be high up. Lucario Z. Ceruledge. It's just a shame Mewtwo X has to be physical. It just doesn't have that same move pool that Y has access to. Miss the beach. Miss the beach too. No, that's the meanest thing I've ever seen anybody say about Hisui Zoroark. It looks like a has-been hotel character. Oh no. Oh no! Mewtwo X reminds me too much of like Hitmonlee. He even has like stretchy legs like Hitmonlee has. It's like there's nothing wrong with looking like Hitmonlee, it's just why do you remind me of Hitmonlee? I don't know, I just think there's a lot more interesting directions they could have taken Mewtwo forms instead of what they ended up doing. Bayonetta. Grimmsnarl's our closest to Bayonetta. Collecting shark teeth? I've done that before. It can be fun if you actually find some. Megaforms just don't help elevate his OG appearance. Yeah, I feel like that about Mega Garchomp and Garchomp Z. Again, Mewtwo Y, it just feels too fat. It's like, what if Mewtwo was shaped like Mew? What if Mewtwo was a little guy, just like Mew? It's like, I like that Mewtwo's like a science experiment. Why can't we lean more into that? I'm not even sure what their justification behind X is. At least Charizard Y is a really good competitive Pokemon. Definitely seems like they favored X over Y. But hey, at least Charizard Y can fight. What if Mewtwo got really thick legs? You know, Game Freak, I've never thought about it like that. Gigantamax Charizard. Shadow the Hedgehog origin. Yeah, they need to turn Mewtwo into like a symbiote goo monster. Oh, do the Florges all still... is Florges still bugged to this day? That's wild. It's really funny how they just didn't give a single shit about fixing anything in Scarlet Violet. They didn't care at all. Like, anyway, let's move on. I don't want to develop for you anymore. Everybody called Mewtwo Y Mew 3 back in the day. It was so annoying. You phased 6 times looking for Nidoran mail? Aw. I have phased no times. Didn't care during development either. So true. Seriously, what do you think the QA testers sent back as notes? Game Freak got the notes back and one of the guys just picked up the paper and ate it. No bugs here. Pokemon fans convince themselves a lot of shit that doesn't happen is gonna happen. How many years have we gone with all the let's go Johto, let's go Togepi, whatever? No, this time for real, you guys, let's go Johto! Is it normal to get hiccups after eating? Yes. I ain't a doctor, but yes. Mew under the truck. People still reference that. I just saw fan art of the truck in Vermilion like the other day. You saw YouTube videos hyping up Let's Go Togepi reveal? Who? Whose ass is doing that? Getting hiccups is such a feminine thing? What? It's a being alive thing. Half-Life 3. Listen, Valve doesn't need money anymore. They just have Steam. They don't need any of that. Gen 5 remakes for 6 years. Some people still think they're happening. Which, at some point, maybe. But, again, we know their schedule for many years, and black and white remakes are not in there, currently. Let's go Emolga and Zorua. Every time we talk about this, I feel like I have to be the bearer of bad news. I must once again say that I really do think that Game Freak considers Blueberry giving us Unova. As far as Game Freak is concerned, Blueberry is our Unova. It is our Gen 5 representation for a while. I think they're gonna do the same thing in Winds and Waves. One of the DLCs is gonna be in a different region. And then they're gonna be like, here you go. It's Sun and Moon, it's Alola, it's Hoenn, whatever. Let's go Rhyperior and Trash Cloak Wormadam. First Pokemon games to sell 5 billion copies. Yeah, we got 2 back-to-back Sinnoh games. Isn't that crazy? In a span of a few months, too. Legends Arceus came out in January, and BDSP was November. Like, I don't think a lot of that is necessarily what Sinnoh stans wanted. But that's what y'all got. That's what they got. They released PLA as an apology for BDSP. Kanto-based DLC for Gen 10 because it's the 30th Annie. I mean, I wouldn't hate that. Take me back to the Sevi Islands. Trubbish and Grimer. It's grime time. Oh, it's about to get a little grimy. Do people even want new Let's Go games? Like, why is it something so many people seem to want? I don't get it. Yeah, IDK. Same. Why? One other fucking awful motion control game? Why? I want a real Pokemon game, thanks. I mean, Let's Go looks great. Visually, amazing looking game. Just when you look under the hood, there's problems. I've almost gotten the read that they don't want to do Gen 2 because it's sacred. Like, I know they're thinking, like, we can't be better than Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I would love to see Ranger come back, too. Ranger was fun. I don't know, it's because we already had remakes of some of these games. You never hear Hoenn people be like, yeah, let's get another Hoenn game. Yeah, exactly. Remember, Let's Go exist to coincide with Pokemon Go. It was to bring all of the Pokemon Go normies back up to speed with Pokemon games on the Switch. That's why it existed. And that's why it's tainted, because it has a lot of Pogo nonsense in it. Yeah, that's the thing, which every time we talk about Let's Go, I always think about this. When I failed my Charizard, one of my few shiny fails. When I ran into a random I was just looking for Spearow and a shiny Charizard showed up. And somebody in chat was like, well, why didn't you just use a controller? Dog. Because I can't? You have to use the motion controls. There's no way to turn them off. You can play in handheld mode and play that way. But I was streaming the game, so I can't play it in handheld and stream it at the same time. Also, the post-game in Let's Go, people are not mean enough to the post-game in Let's Go. I'm sorry, but people are not mean enough. Sorry, I don't want to fight a trainer, all these trainers with like a level 83 or whatever Metapod. Spare me. This is the like most artificial, inflated dog shit post-game content they've ever done. Yeah, post-game. What post-game? Now there's super ultimate trainers that have a level blah 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 of a level blah blah blah. It's like, oh, you have to bring your own Metapod so you can relive the epic Metapod v Metapod battle. Great. Who wants to actually do that? It sounds funny in thought, funny in theory. The fall off of Pokemon post-game content is truly something. Yeah, it's just boring grinding, exactly. It's like, this is the best that you guys could come up with? Seriously? Hard to argue with Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Very hard to argue with Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Hi, Nidoran. Sevi Islands are great. Which, I saw a few people on Twitter talking about the Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald in late September to October. I saw a bunch of people that were like, dumping on FireRed, LeafGreen. Like, how are they that different from Ruby and Sapphire? Please. Some people just have this, like, innate urge to be like, I gotta hate on Gen 1, I gotta hate on Gen 1! Please look at me, I'm so special, I don't like Gen 1 like everyone else. I'm the world's most unique unicorn. Please praise me. I'm also 19 and I've never played Gen 1. I've never actually played these games, but I hate them. Because they're popular. Popular thing bad. to full-on shiny hunting. There are people who haven't even played these games. Oh, is it 2? Let's see if I can get anything. Gotcha time. Man, it really annoys the hell out of me. Every time I pick up Digimon Up, it's like my auto is never going. Oh my god. Why can't it just automatically be a set to auto? I have 98k tickets. I kind of need to get through them. No Davis. No Inori. No Agio Chusmon. And no Overdrive. Rip. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, Booper. Is the game still under heavy maintenance? Yes. There's been maintenance over almost every day this week and Up. It's bad. I don't... Do you have to be, You have to have as many credentials to be a mobile game developer? I'm starting to wonder about some of these mobile game developers. Just like Pocket. It doesn't... I don't know, maybe this is mean, but I feel like they're not employing their, at least for Digimon Up, they're not employing their best and brightest developers. I know it's a tough job, I know, you know, you fix one thing and a million other things break, but Digimon Up has been very sloppy. That was Bowser's final theme in 64. That's the final Bowser fight. Honestly, a great song. A great song. Very cool. Yeah, it is like Ganon's theme. It is like the organ in Ocarina. Cute. I don't know, it's like, I feel like it's time for Digimon Up to give us some new stages. Like, I've been looping the same stages like 7 times now. I think I'm on my 6th or 7th lap. I almost have every single Digimon to Mega. I need some more content. Of course I'll be pleased if they go hard with the Shadow Temple. Absolutely. If I see even a drop of blood down there, I'll be happy. Dead Hand is gonna look so freaky in the remake. Also, I don't know what I'll feel like streaming tomorrow, chat. Maybe some Dynamax or something. Maybe more of this. I don't know. And then this weekend, I want to put my Garchomp Lego together. We might do that one of those days. I gotta get my droid cam and all my... I haven't done I used to do card opening streams a lot. I gotta get all that set up again. What if Dead Hand's not there at all and is replaced by a reused enemy? Anuma would get an angry letter from me. He would get an angry letter from me. 3 skeleton guys, 3 Stalfos. I hope the Shadow Temple ship, the boat, I hope you can still cheese it by standing at the very tip and the Stalfos just fall off. Art stream is putting together a Lego considered art. Oh, if they dumb down Ocarina in any way, I'll be very unhappy. Oh, is it the Twitch AI thing? The Twitch AI thing is hilariously incorrect. The stream summary. I've noticed that AI summary on other streamers, and it's always just like, what is this thing on? Doing some more Bulbasaur resets. Nice. Good luck. She's so bad, Cacturn. Every character in that game is so annoying. Ugh. Goofy-ass anime characters. I hate her little skating she does, too. It's like, Nintendo wants you to be like, wow, look at her. She's such a skater. Wow, she's so beautiful. It's like, frick this character. I'm not buying into this shit at all. It's like they want you to applaud. It's like they pause for applause when she does her little skating thing. It's like, it makes me roll my eyes so hard. What's even the official way on how to pronounce that character? I've always said Fi, but some people say Fee. Fee, Fi, Fo, Fum. What if the Master Sword was like a live thing? I don't even like the lore with the Master Sword. Why can't the sword be a sword? Fee. Pho. A delicious bowl of pho. It's, oh god, Grusin is like Goonies. It's his Goonies. Why'd I say Goonies? I wanted to say goons or cronies, and I combined the word. It's so tropey. I don't know, it's not like Zelda's doing anything interesting either. She also is just kind of there. Team Cypher Goons. It's got some neat level ideas, some neat level themes. You know, it still has a lot of good music and good Zelda fundamentals, but there's a lot to dislike about that game. Yeah, Link knows about as much as the sword as we do. I don't like Girahim either. Is that a hot take? Like those, I don't know what the word is for it, but those types of characters that Nintendo has on occasion feel, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how to describe it. I don't like that character. Ooh, if Link like a blacksmith to create the sword. See, that's already a better idea than the entire game. That's already a great idea. I love that idea. Now, I played the original on Wii. I've not played the Switch version where they tweaked a lot of stuff and changed the controls. I'm sure, in fact, that the controls are a lot better on the Switch version, because I just don't like motion controls. They're my enemy. My op. We just got done talking about Let's Go. That's why I don't like Let's Go. The motion controls. Every character in Skyward Sword has weird lips, too. They, like, gave everybody, like, lips. Kind of an off-putting artistic direction. Girahim is flamboyant as Groose. Yeah. They're like... What if Gaston sucked? All future Zelda games will use the same motion controls. LOL. That's about as bad as some of those Masuda quotes. Good lord. Oh, that's a oof. That's a 10 on the oof scale. Twilight Princess is notorious for ugly, weird character design. See, I respect that, though. The characters, like that freaky, nasty chicken thing in Twilight Princess. Like, I love when stuff can be grotesque. I don't know, I guess, not only is Groose just, like, hideous, why would Zelda ever want to even be near you? You're gross. It's just the story. The story is just like, ugh. I know he gets redeemed, and it's like, whatever. Anyway. You still look like that. He's like a bully character from Yu-Gi-Oh! He's like a side character that Yami Yugi would have to send to the Shadow Realm because he was sexually harassing Taya. Like, he just has bad vibes. Ugh. Yes, Cacturd. I still think about when you said it felt like an anime. That clicked something in my brain when you said that, because it's like, you're absolutely correct. It is almost like high school-y. Yeah, Zelda should be a weird, like, just a fairy tale. I shouldn't feel like I'm watching some sort of slice-of-life anime. Oh, it's self-destructed. Maybe I should get Glamora. Look for a Mistdrift or a Glimmet. Yeah, you're right, Justin. It is a school setting. We have Headmaster McBland. Yeah, Groose is such an asshole. Like, Link, listen, just push him off. No one's gonna miss this guy. Like, just one night, just say, hey, come meet me, and just push him off. Also, I don't love the birds. I don't love the, what are they called, Loftwings? It's like they try to stress so much in the beginning of the game how you have this bond with your bird, and it's like, sure. You have to tell me because you're not going to show me. Executor, I love Executor. That's a cool Pokemon. Making the villain characters queer-coded. Yeah, something about Girahim. I don't know. Doesn't he, like, get his tongue out at one point and, like, sexually harass Link? It's like, do we need this? do we need this? Oh, Mr. Owl. Mr. Rowell. I mean, I don't really love the giant village and all the characters in Twilight Princess either. I really think I just prefer Link on his own. Link going around and, you know, talking to different villagers and stuff in Breath of the Wild is great. I much prefer that type of Zelda story. Generic trope character. Not to sound like a Jacob Geller video essay, but the quiet silence of the isolation of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Mallow. The titular Mallow. Who on the Zelda team was like, let's make a baby character, but he's like sentient. He's like a guy, but he's also a baby. He could talk and he's a capitalist. 25.5K and 6,500, chat. Ugh. We'll probably do a little bit more. Yeah, I remember that cutscene too, Cacturn, where Impa's basically like, hurry up, bitch. It's like, you're making me backtrack too much, game. I'm trying, Impa. I'm trying. He's got a great theme, though. Link mostly on his own. I guess that's just what I prefer. This is such a 3 minutes of kind of spooky ambiance from the haunted house from Mario 64. Melomart is the best shop theme. Ooh, let's go. Nintendo can do a good snow level theme, but you know what they can also do? A good desert level. Also, pro tip, if you're playing Digimon Up, make sure you're in a camp, and then you can buy a lot of acceleration tickets for, like, you get so many points. So if you don't want to wait for stuff like that, buy a lot of acceleration tickets. They don't reference Mallow in Breath of the Wild. How could they do that? Secret Stone. Demon King. Korok Crucifixion. I feel so cynical about how the Koroks are in Tears of the Kingdom. They wanted your ass to attach rockets to him and post a video on Twitter. Mallow Marsh. You just distantly hear the song. Beetle. Love Beetle. I always think Beetle makes me think of that one post where it's like reincarnated time and time again so we can be together, and it was Link and Beetle. Tingle is dead. Tingle has been found dead in Miami. What's crazy is that we still don't know if Link is gonna talk in the movie. If Majora gets remade, I wonder if that's in the cards, or is this just like a special, ooh, just Ocarina thing? Or are they gonna see, if it sells well, are they gonna be like, hey, what if we did Majora? What if? You think he has to? MCU snark, no! Oh, Ganondorf, he's right behind me, isn't he? Yeah, chat, you're right. A silent pro tag is a hard sell. But it's such an established part of Link's character, it's just hard to think of him speaking. They could absolutely do a fake out. My name's Link. You might be wondering how I got into this situation. Yeah, is there gonna be any excuse me, princess? Or better yet, oh boy, smooching time. Chris Pratt Mario. Melee music is peak, so true. Octorok. I feel like Octoroks in live action are gonna be terrifying. What are likes gonna look like? A like. Is Link, is he gonna break a lot of pots in the movie? We gotta have a pot breaking joke. Oh, the Yiga clan. The Yiga clan were fun in the first game. Don't really think they were utilized that well in Tears, but... What was? The likeness of likes I like. Cuckoos are probably just gonna look like chickens, right? They're probably just gonna get some white chickens. I want to know if they're gonna do any references or anything to other Zelda games. Is Miyamoto gonna be in the movie? Are they gonna have a Miyamoto cameo like he's Stan Lee? I'm feeding my Shakuamon a delicious treat. Hold on. And Imperial Dramon. Eat your treat. Okay. Oh no. Link is a 2026 teen sent through a portal into Hyrule. Ganon, is that kind of some sort of new Google product or something? That's too real. That sends a shiver down my spine. Majora's Mask. I bet you the Happy Mask Salesman is in Ocarina. I'd actually be willing to bet real money that the Happy Mask Salesman will be in the movie. I don't know if he'll get a speaking role or if he's just gonna be a background character for everybody to Leo point at the screen. He's gonna be there though. I'd be willing to bet real money. He has to say it. Say the thing! I think Sam Neill is gonna be either the Great Deku Tree or Zelda's dad, the king. Derry. My favorite Zelda character, Derry. Rauru. Hey, Charizard, have a good one. Yeah, Shakuman got some pizza. He just stole that guy's pizza. Kurako, is that from the Warriors games? I want to read that as blasphemous. The blasphemous king of Hyrule. I am also interested to see which movie is going to end up making more money. Original Mario movie or the new Zelda movie? Oh yeah, the little egg guy. I know who you're talking about. You don't think it'll make as much? Maybe this is incorrect, but I feel like if the movie's quite good, maybe it could make more. I mean, it's a massive IP. Everybody loves Zelda. But live action is a lot different from animated movies, so... Good night, Galaxy. Have a good one. Prefer an animated movie? Oh, I completely agree. If the Zelda movie was animated, that would have been incredible. I think Mario appeals to more people. I think Mario is more appealing to children. Zelda might be a little too much for some younger kids. Like, every little child can play a Bing Bing Wahoo Man game or Mario Kart or whatever. Yeah, Sky. Exactly. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Epic cinematic Zelda theme drop. Yeah, what's the CGI in the movie gonna look like? Is it gonna be actually, like, nice-looking CG, or is it gonna look like your average Netflix production? Robert Pattinson. Yeah, his Chris Hansen voice is incredible. That dude's a great actor. Netflix Appa. No! Genuine worst case scenario. Huh. You know, I never thought about that character, and you're right. Like, what do they do for the aging up, like the 7 years? Are they gonna have Link be played by a kid, or are they gonna age up the actor? I mean, he's an adult. I never even thought about that. That's interesting. But then, it's not Ocarina of Time, is it? If you cut out the time mechanic, you have to jump forward, because then the world is ruined. Oh, is it a teen? Is he that young? Hold on, I'll Google this. Benjamin Evan Ainsworth. He's British. He's in House of the Dragon. He was born September 25th, 2008. So he is 17. And the actress playing Zelda is 22. I forgot that he was that young. I mean, it could be an original story, I suppose, or some mix of multiple different Zelda stories. I still think Ocarina, though. Just the way that they've cast Impa, they've cast Ganondorf. They're coming out with the remake. They want all that synergy. They're not gonna just come out with an Ocarina remake just for shits and gigs. Yeah, how's the fairy? How are the great fairies gonna look? Are there gonna be giant ladies? All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman. The great fairy laugh. I couldn't even attempt that. It's so shrill. The fairies are such an important part of Zelda. I mean, I hope they'll be in there, at least for one scene. I always thought it was like plant vines. $25,555. All right, we'll get to 6,600 and 25.6K, I think. Made them fairies. I feel like it could have worked if they were fairies. Remember all the old Twilight jokes, chat? Simpler times. The empires aren't supposed to sparkle. 54K. Oh, that's brutal. 10% chance? I feel like that should be maybe like a 90%. Come on, they've got to have a Pikmin in the background somewhere. Miyamoto loves putting his Pikmin. In projects. I fully believe. I fully believe. A Fire Emblem character or two? You mean like in the background of one shot, there'd just be like Lucina? Marth just casually walks by. When the Zelda movie comes out, chat, if you go see it, you gotta have your eyes peeled for any of the town scenes. You gotta check all those background actors and see who's back there. Called you dumb for you don't think Nintendo's planning a Smash Bros movie? Why is that a reason to call somebody dumb? I don't think it's that serious. I mean, how would they pull that off? They haven't even done a real Star Fox movie. I mean, maybe eventually, but how would that work? They haven't introduced anybody yet, except for Mario. And how would live-action Zelda work with animated Mario? A lot of Smash fans don't live in reality, I've noticed. God, Fox sucks in the Mario Galaxy movie. What an awful portrayal. What a stupid choice. The movie feels like it was genetically made in a lab to get Mario fans to try to point at the screen and be like, I know that character. I saw Star Fox and I clapped. We haven't gotten a Metroid movie. I feel like you can't do a Smash movie without Samus. And no, her ship in the background of one shot in Mario Galaxy 2 does not count. No, it doesn't count, no. You have to get general audiences to care about these characters. Nobody's gonna know what Samus's ship looks like. Your average little Timmy's not gonna know. You made the right choice, Cacturn. Honestly, great choice. Yeah, what rating would the Metroid movie have? Would they go for like T, or would they go for... They would never do hard R, would they? We watch Ridley tear people apart on screen. I feel like PG wouldn't work for Metroid. Gotta go a little higher with that. What Metroid game would you even take? know, I feel like it can be done. I feel like it could be done. But I feel like it could also be done very badly. Samus has already been done quite dirty from a few games. The baby, the baby. How fat Booper is. Pleasantly plump. Other M. Zapdos is shiny, I wish. The baby Metroid. I kind of roll my eyes at that one. I don't know. I feel like all you need to do is just have Samus be a fun... Which, that's the hardest part of the whole thing, writing Samus correctly. And then just have her go around, maybe doing some bounty hunter stuff, maybe meeting a few characters. Yeah, we need Miles McKenzie, of course. Everyone's favorite character. And we're getting some real smash bangers tonight. Yes, that's a good point. Samus is a character a lot of people probably don't enjoy talking at all. Maybe just because we're talking about Metroid, but it's making me think about Castlevania. Metroidvania. That would be like if you called games platformers Mario Sonics. Who coined that term? A Castlevania movie would be cool. You don't know what Samus does besides shoot stuff? I mean, me too, Sky. She just seems like kind of a serious lady who kills bad guys. You don't know Samus Aran, but she's the best bounty hunter ever. Yeah, you'd have to have all the characters fawning over her and being like, oh my god, you're Samus! Is break the targets on this list? Multi-man melee. Trophy gallery. Meta Knight's Revenge. Dreamland. Yeah! Woo! Brie Larson. Oh, I would not hope for that. She's been harassed to the moon and back already. I would not wish that upon her. She didn't even get any justice as Rosalina. Rosalina had like 3 lines, and that's it. Oh, give her a Grogu. I don't know, I'm kind of over, like, parents. I'm kind of over parents, you guys. They don't understand. I'm kind of over the, like, serious bounty hunter gets a baby, and now they gotta do baby stuff and protect the baby, and it's about fatherhood. Haven't the Sony games covered that enough? Miyamoto's a savage. And then have Jack Black and Lizzo on set in the movie. Everybody will love it. Why did that happen? Listen, I don't go to Star Wars school, but like, why did that happen? Oh man, that's crazy work. Is it a child? It's more like a pet. Gotta go save my weird dog. Alright, 25.6K, 6,600. And... we'll do 50 more. I got 50 more left. Why not? I keep giving you so many chances, FireRed, and yet you play in my face. Play in my face. Isn't there a rumor of a new Metroid game like this year or next year? I wanted you to read that as Man Ray. Man Ray. Metroid Ravenous. That's kind of a sick title. I gotta hand it to him. That's right. Yeah, okay. That jogged my memory. Metroid Ravenous. I think I said that was a cool title when we first talked about it. Metroid Prime Beyond. To infinity and beyond. Yeah, that really is a generic-ass title. Just extremely generic title. I think it's one of the 2D ones, isn't it? Not a Prime game. Some people seem to think that Metroid Prime 4 was like the end of Metroid. Very weird. Why would that ever be the case? That's a Nintendo staple pillar. Even if it underperformed, like, people still love Samus. Yeah, the next one after Dread, which people loved. People love Dread. Oh, that's right, the pixel art remake of Super Metroid. Interesting. I feel like if they stopped making Kirby games after Air Riders didn't perform that well. Aw, poor Kirby. Poor Kirb. They killed F-Zero because there's nothing else you could do with the series. I think what's really holding F-Zero down and back is Mario Kart. Why do they want to put out multiple kart racers when Mario Kart makes them $1 billion? Air Riders is more fun than Mario Kart World. I don't doubt that. I mean, I played Air Riders. I did the demo. It was fun. Not a game I want to spend full price on. Am I part of the problem? I mean, I don't nobody, there's no contractual obligation for me to support my friend Kirby. Hey, I'll pick the game up on sale. Sometimes you just don't want to drop 70 bucks on a new game, you feel me? There's less and less F-Zero 99 event missions to earn plat coins. Aw, are they sunsetting the game? What a beautiful word for what they mean is killing. Sunsetting. Oh. Don't look at the go look at the flowers. Turn around. I wouldn't either, Sky, which ugh. The discourse around that is already exhausting to me, and we're not even anywhere close to that yet. I mean, truthfully, I don't think they deserve that price tag after Scarlet and Violet. I really don't think they've deserved that price tag. Like, Winds and Waves could be the second coming of video game Arceus. And I still am like, no. No, no 80. I don't like $80 games. I don't want to pay $80 for any game, ever. Yeah, you want to talk about overpriced Game Freak products, the DLC for ZA. Unbelievable how much money that asset reused Nightmare Mess is. It's like the consoles are going up in price, the games are going up in price, like it gets to a point, you know? I mean, definitely AI, but also there's just... I do think a lot of it is just greed. Seriously, I would have accepted, like, I don't know, 10 bucks, 15 bucks for DLC for ZA. That's true. No price tag would have made that donut system bearable, even if the game was free. That DLC was so bad. And I know it was not received well from how many people I've seen online say that in the wild. I wonder how well it sold. I don't know, part of me is like, does Game Freak know, like, this was not great? Are we ever gonna learn any lessons here? Like, I don't ever want them to pull that shit again. Did they even learn any lessons from Scarlet Violet? I was kind of so-so on the Legends games, and I'm still so-so on them. I don't think Nintendo tells Game Freak how to charge for their games. That's all Game Freak. Why do people always want to subvert blame off of Game Freak? It's the Pokemon Company's fault. It's Nintendo. Couldn't be my little ooh-woo small bean Game Freak. And that extremely off-putting, greedy AF businessman they get to do all their presents now. Couldn't be his fault. It's the big bad Pokemon Company. Why? Why do you see that opinion so often? I don't get it. That's true, Sky. A lot of people were really off-put by them announcing the DLC as early as they did. I was actually a little bit surprised by that. A lot of people did not like that. I don't know if I ever had an opinion. Like, obviously, knowing how the DLC plays out, it's like, oh, yeah, that was a red flag. Yeah, that businessman looks like he's never played a Pokemon game in his life. He's just a void of charisma. It's insane that guy is doing all their presents. Like, who the hell is this? You can get somebody that with a natural warmth. You got Mr. Salaryman. He looks so stern, too. Like, he looks like a teacher that would snap a ruler at you if you did something out of turn. Yeah, Reggie's a great example of somebody with a natural warmth to them. I could watch Reggie talk about anything. I like the current Nintendo Direct guy. What's his name? Kozumi? Is that his name? Like, he has a good enough presence to him. I think he does a good job. Its next product. It'll be released in business quarter 2. Aren't you so excited? Awada was good at that too, yes. I think Sakurai is quite good at that as well. Like, I could watch Sakurai talk about anything. He's just a fun guy. Doug Bowser. Even at the Game Awards, it's just like, this is just a suit. I mean, they're all suits, but at least some suits can have a presence to them. Autocorrect has just degraded over the years. It's so bad. FireRed is on my Switch 2, and LeafGreen is on my Switch 1. It's funny that it still shows me all my games on here, even though they're on my Switch 2 right now. Oh, Pikmin 4, come back. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Alright, chat, 5 more. If you had 5 shots. We'll probably do some more FireRed, LeafGreen this weekend. I think we might do some Dynamax tomorrow, chat. I've kind of got the Dynamax itch again. We did a Dynamax stream a few days ago, and that was fun.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Oh, you're welcome, Mario. Iwata, Reggie, and Miyamoto, yes. Those 3 were great. Whenever those 3 were together for anything, it was always fun. Pikachu should say that. Pika Pika, Pika Pika, Pika. Good night, Rescue Squad. Love not having to work on a Friday. Nice. Pikachu, Windy, and Wavy to just start talking in fluent English. Ugh. Another FireRed LeafGreen stream where FireRed betrays me. Must be a day that ends in Y. Sadness. I'll do the champs check, why not? Why not? Ugh, Palafin. Jet Punch, critical hit. Frick you. We get a new title screen soon. I would love a new title screen. Alright, come on, Castform, Sneasler, Meowscarada. There's actually quite a few shinies I would love to get. I'm going on with quite the shiny drought right now, chat. Maybe Dynamax Adventures can save me tomorrow. These are all Chimecho. Yeah, sure. Come along, Chimecho. Gotta claim all my quick coupons. Anyway, chat, thanks for hanging out tonight. I didn't get a single shiny, but it was a good stream, I'd say. Check out the Discord if you're new here. You can share your own shiny. Shout out to the YouTube viewers, the VOD watchers. Appreciate you all, chat. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow with some Dynamax. That'll be fun. I look forward to more Dynamax. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for all the follows and the resubs. Did I get rated tonight? I don't think so. Alright, everyone. I'm out of here.